and staying current, much less if we consider that we have to release their fears and worries about coming to us in the first place. But if we're going to make a change, then we're going to have to do it, and we're going to have to do it together. Hey, we already wear so many hats.
You can never have too many hats, honey. You can never have too many hats. You can never have too many hats, honey.
So often we have to be the minister, the interior decorator, the counselor, the best friend, and those that simply just need a drill instructor. One thing for certain is, now that we know, we are accountable. A lot is expected of us in boosting the quality of life. Using laughter is the most important dose of medicine in your whole medicine cabinet. Your biggest gun in your arsenal.
That may be the biggest tool in your medicine cabinet, but my suppositories is my biggest tool. And don't you judge me, you know what I'm talking about.
So now, what exactly are we talking about? What method are we talking about here? It's easy. Real easy. Along with Covenant Community Church and our Joyful Souls ministry team, we can break it down. Keep it simple.
Get that dip. Get that dip. Get that dip. Get that dip. Get that dip.
Oh, and just to make sure that you got it, included is an hour-long complete laughter session. Possibly two, depending on how you break it down. At the end of the session, please stay tuned for our Board of Directors chairperson and technical guru who will explain how to download and burn this as a DVD so that you can use it in your facility or your nursing home. Then, you can see firsthand the great effect that a laughter group can have on your target audience. Just simply play the DVD for your first time. See how your people react. Or you can put your own spin on it. Do a live version. Live is always better. Anyways, and it's our hopes that you will make this method and take it and run with it. I wish that we could be there for your first time. In fact, all of our ministry team would love to come for your first time. In fact, if you buy us lunch and pay for the bus, then we'll go there.
Your therapy is working. It's working.
Now, back to how. First, and this is just crazy simple, put it on your calendar. Duh! Like I even needed to say that, right? Second thing, update your program guide and include some of your printed materials you gathered. See, I told you printing them was important. While you're at it, go ahead and make several copies of that material so that your first session you can read that and share it with your elders and also share it with the other managers. Encourage your marketing team to grow in this direction with you. I'm not kidding when I say that this tool is very good in promoting our facility. It had even gotten too big at a point to keep up with. Third, start building buzz, letting everyone know, hey, we got something new, something fresh, something fun, something so awesome, and you're going to just love it. Keep this a secret, though, so don't go tell them exactly what that is just yet. Simply put the title on your calendar. Whatever you want to call it is fine. I called ours Fun to Laugh. Then, let the mystery build. Next, pull up that Google from before. You know, when you did all that research to find out that I'm not just a nut, a cute nut, but a nut. Now, type in jokes, humor, clean humor, church jokes, jokes about women. Best also to include jokes about men, or else the hens in your house will peck you to death. Now, start reading and preparing to print those that you find most funny. Those that you think that you can read off comfortably and enjoy telling. You have to believe it to sell it. You will certainly have to thoroughly screen these jokes. So, allow yourself some time. Nothing is as embarrassing as this. There was these two birds. A priest bird, a bird of ill reputation, and then cursed happened. And then cursed, blather, blather, filth. Sometimes I forget to proof my material. That once when it happens. Because I'm stuck improvising. And sometimes you just can't improvise your way around a joke whose punchline is just too adult for general audiences. Thus, it'll leave you looking flat and cause you to lose your toughest audience. After you have gathered enough to do and at least 30 minutes of material, reread your jokes. Read them till you can understand them and speak them without stuttering or stumbling. Ever tried to hear someone read something that they're not familiar with? Nothing funny about what's that? Also, if the joke is your personal favorite and you laugh every single time you hear it, then you need to numb yourself a bit so that you can make your group understand. Remember, this is not about you. This is about them. So, there was this pirate and then he crawled on top. What did you say? By the time you get done, their response will be... So, keep your voice and words clear and steady. Remember, pronunciate. Remembering that over-pronunciation assists in helping the hard-to-hear understand. Also, speak up. Jokes are so much better when they're understood. Now that you have read the material, know the punchlines, and are ready to read in your group, when the time comes, announce it over your intercom, if you're allowed to do that. Some places do, some doesn't. I always laugh a lot when I'm doing the announcements, and I encourage my staff to sound like they're having fun when we announce. Another thing I always do is have a short joke ready to tell when I give the announcement. That always sets the buzz going. Good afternoon. May I have your attention, please, staff and residents? Today at 2 o'clock in the grand dining room, we'll be having laughter therapy, fun to laugh. Staff, please encourage and assist our residents to this activity. Residents, please make your way at that time. Now, just to get the ball rolling, we'll have a little joke. What did Adam tell the children when they got kicked out of the Garden of Eden? Kids, your mama done ate us out of house and home. Ha 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 ha! Laughter therapy at 2 o'clock.
That silly activities director, I just love him.
Now you have the jokes, made the announcement, get your harder to hear people first. Set them close so that they can hear you clearly. When everyone is in a circle facing each other. Remember, people like me laugh best when we see others laugh, and laughing is very infectious. Gather the group's attention and share with them some of the findings from the internet. Explain to them about the healing properties of laughter. Always remind the group that it's only polite to laugh when someone tells a joke. And tell them about the fake it till you make it principle. The fake it till you make it principle is a great way for you to lead into your first barrel laugh. I call it that because I want them to shake the barrel and encourage them to be enthusiastic when they do it. By bouncing in their seat while they're laughing, or sometimes to take a deep breath, inhale and exhale like ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. There's several different ways to play around with how you conduct this group, and you can just see what best works for you. After you do this, then you're ready for your first round of jokes. Allow the elders to catch their breath and gauge your group to make certain that none of the more confused elders are taking any offense. That's a pretty big rule to follow. Some